Hi guys! What can we say? Luck is a pretty moody lady, cause she turns away very often just at the moment when we need to get a little bit more lucky. However, to some people, she's much more supportive. Moreover, these people are so fortunate that they probably wouldn't even feel the influence of the Harry Potter's lucky potion. Today, we're going to tell you about 8 incredibly lucky situations recorded on camera. So, attention to the screen. Two guys at the store. An ordinary evening in one of the cities, two guys are peacefully standing next to the store talking about something. The surveillance camera does its quiet job, recording what's happening, and nothing bodes ill. But 1 second after, there's no trace of this peaceful atmosphere anymore, because on a slippery road, a car loses control and rushes directly into the guys. This camera recording would have ended tragically if at the last moment the driver didn't turn the steering wheel to the side. Look, the car passed literally a few centimeters from both men and crashed into the window besides. It's a miracle that nobody was injured in this accident. Well, except the bottles, of course. Skating in the snow. Never, really, never skate in the snow on the road. It's very dangerous and it almost never ends well. However, these guys on the video resulted to be very, very lucky. They almost collided with a car, but a few moments before the imminent death, they fell on the roadside. Probably, it was one of those moments when the whole life flashes before your eyes. Reporters. Perhaps nobody is surprised by the fact that journalism is a dangerous thing, but this danger is hiding not only in hotspots reports or journalistic investigations. Sometimes it's just enough getting too close to the road during the reportage and you're provided with the adrenaline rush and a few gray hairs. Although, we must admit that the reporters behave extremely calmly on camera, even when huge cars sweep a few centimeters from them. Apparently, this is what's called true professionalism. Skateboarders and roller skaters. If you have a skateboard or roller skates, you probably already know that doing some sneaky tricks alongside the road, well, let's just say, isn't the best idea. In fact, the idea is pretty bad, because there's no guarantee that you'll be as lucky as the heroes of these videos, and they, most likely, will never do something like that again next to a number of cars that rush at a furious speed and that rarely have time to brake. Skier. This situation took place away from the tracks and cars. In 2015, at the World Championship in Alpine Skiing, a quadcopter unexpectedly collapsed very close to Marcel Hirscher. Perhaps, if the Austrian skier hadn't been a 4-time world champion, he wouldn't have reached such speed, which means that the device would fall directly on him. We can only guess what kind of injuries he could have gotten, because such drones gain quite a decent height. Motorcyclists. Have you seen the movie Fast and Furious? Then you probably know that the main characters could dodge dexterously from the cars rushing to them. Well, it looks like we found a new member for Dominic Toretto's team. He's a motorcyclist. But see how this man drove back right in front of the truck, falling off his bike? Moreover, after the accident, he almost immediately stood up. Amazing skills. Car on wires. Another amazing case occurred in the US in the city of Austin. A car accidentally fell with the driver from the top floor of the parking lot, but it didn't break, only hung on the wires near the building. It turns out that these wires are quite strong. Well, in any case, the safety margin was just enough to get the driver out of the cabin, and only then the car finally fell. But this isn't shown in the video. Cyclists. And now, it's time to talk about real luck. Oh no, if you think you've seen enough luck in this video, then you're wrong, because we left the most fantastic people to the end. The video was filmed in a Russian city in 2015. Two cyclists are driving alongside the road, and at the same time, two trucks are having an accident close to them. One truck blows the body of the other off, and all of its contents drop out onto the road at high speed. But look at the cyclists. For some incredible reason, they were not even touched, and the guys quietly continued their way as if nothing had happened.